These are the 3 areas of investment that I think are going to make absolutely freaking life-changing gains for early investors. In today's video, I'll be sharing exactly what those are and why I think they are so high potential areas for investment. My name is Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing, so if that's a topic you'd like to learn some more about, maybe just stay up to date with, then you should definitely subscribe to the Lark Davis channel. Of course, if you could take a quick second and tap on the thumbs up button just for the YouTube algorithm, I'd massively appreciate it. And of course, anybody who'd like to receive a notification when I put out a new video, you should click on that notification bell. By the way, we are currently having a Black Friday sale for Wealth Mastery. Of course, this is my premium investor report. Now, you can get signed up to the report for free, but if you want to go premium, we have got a 33% discount going on right now. Basically, buy 2 months, get 1 month free. Every single issue of the premium report, you get an altcoin review, DeFi tutorial, technical analysis, hot NFTs, tips, tricks, token sales, airdrops, my crypto portfolio updates, trending coins, all of that, and much, much more. Act fast. This is a limited time offer. Click on the link down below where you can get signed up. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this topic. The first area of investment that is going to continue to make people rich and has already made people crazy freaking rich, and as I only believe getting started, is DeFi. Now, this is a report back from August talking about why DeFi could be an $800 billion industry in 2022. I think if the crypto market keeps going as it has been, yeah, probably. I could see $800 billion coming into the DeFi sector. Institutional DeFi poised to become a $1 trillion industry. Yeah, that sounds about right. And that's, of course, just a short-term thing. Realistically, long-term decentralized finance, all these decentralized finance protocols, the exchanges, the borrowing lending platforms, all the exotic stuff, the leverage farming platforms and stuff like that, all this stuff has so much freaking potential. It's insane. We're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar sector of the cryptocurrency industry, a sector that currently is only worth tens of billions, all combined together. Meaning that there is a big opportunity here for early investors into DeFi. And you might feel late sometimes looking at DeFi. Oh, so many of these DeFi coins have gone up so much. You're not late to DeFi. You're not late to DeFi. And you might be late to some coins, like if you're trying to go out and ape into Uniswap right now. Well, you should have measured expectations about how high that is going to go in the future. It's already at a $10 billion market cap, right? But if you start looking around, you will realize that this entire DeFi thing, so this is really when DeFi started to take off here, this entire DeFi thing has gone from a $1 billion market cap mid last year all the way up to $270 billion now, and it's just going to keep going up because we just keep getting good products on offer. Now, I actually talked about this in the Wealth Mastery newsletter the other day, so one of the areas that I'm really keeping an eye on right now in the DeFi space is DeFi away from Ethereum. So a lot of the big Ethereum protocols like Uniswap, for example, have already seen massive price appreciation. Look, there's new stuff coming out on Ethereum, like Tokemak was one that we talked about in the newsletter back when it was $20. It's up to $75, $80 now or something like that. And of course, the staking rewards have been absolutely insane on that. So there's still good stuff coming out on Ethereum. Ethereum still has the most total value locked. It still has some of the highest quality with deepest liquidity DeFi platforms. But I think if you start looking at the other chains, oh man, there's some really good stuff out there. For example, Avalanche's Trader Joe. It's great farms, nice product, good user experience, all that jazz. That's one to keep an eye on. Elrond's Maiar Exchange, which has just come out. Holy cow, man. The $1.2 billion incentive program on that has been absolutely insane. Now, I've been sharing that on Twitter. We talked about it in the newsletter as well. Crazy returns have already happened for anybody who decided to ape in early and start providing liquidity into the Maiar Exchange. It's been nuts. This will be the Uniswap of the Elrond ecosystem. So if you think that Elrond has the potential to be a big player in the layer 1 blockchain scene, then farming our exchange right now could play out very, very well in a world where DeFi goes into a multi-trillion-dollar market cap. Over on Solana, of course, there's lots of great stuff happening over there, but I think that one to keep an eye on in the Solana space would be Orca. It is a decentralized exchange. You can do farming and all that stuff over there as well. So I feel like Orca is a potentially undervalued one at the moment. Cardano also has some interesting stuff coming up. Of particular attention is Ardana, which is a stable coin provider as well as a decentralized exchange. We also have great stuff coming up on Polkadot. We also have great stuff coming up on other chains as well. So there's so much happening right now in the DeFi space, and getting some of these core ecosystem plays like the big decentralized exchanges on any given chain or a big stablecoin provider on any given chain could play out very, very well in the long run, which is exactly why I am putting DeFi right at the top of our list here today. If you want to go hunting for some DeFi coins, come over to CoinGecko and go to their categories section where you can have a little filter through here of all the different DeFi stuff that's available. And of course, it's not a non-exhaustive list without a doubt, but it still gives you a pretty good way to filter through by market cap. Come down here and try to find some of the lower market cap stuff, or use some of the different data points to see, for example, well, which one has a lower market cap but's doing higher volume, stuff like that. Lets you find some opportunities in the DeFi market right now. Now, let's talk about the Metaverse. So hot right now. So hot, man, the Metaverse. Grayscale has come out and said that they think that the Metaverse presents a $1 trillion annual revenue market opportunity. $1 trillion every freaking year in revenue. That's big. That's a big number. That's a big, big, big number. So these are basically virtual gaming worlds. So there's crypto games, and then there's the metaverse, and there's a lot of crossover between the two. Some games are doing metaverses, some metaverses are doing games, etc., etc. So we're going to look at these as two different topics. But the metaverse is going to be big. Think about things like Sandbox, Decentraland, massive, massive opportunity here for these. If we are really going to go up to the point where we get $1 trillion in annual revenue, what is the market cap going to be of some of these coins? Now, of course, we're going to have stuff like, Facebook's metaverse, but like realistically, Facebook's metaverse is going to be where your grandma hangs out. Is that where you want to invest? Of course, you can't invest in it because, well, you can, I guess, buy Facebook stocks, but at their current market cap, that's not super attractive. But what you have the opportunity to do in crypto is to get into what could be the big metaverses of the future relatively early on. This is exactly why you see people aping into Sandbox, aping into Decentraland, based on the idea that these metaverses could be worth tens of billions to hundreds of billions of dollars in the future, depending, of course, on how successful they actually end up being. Now, look, just to point out, the Metaverse coins have been going crazy recently. If you're aping in to Metaverse coins right now, not necessarily the best time to be doing it. Like all things in the market, it will move in a cycle. You're probably better off being a bit patient at this point, trying to find some better entries versus aping into these coins at all-time highs. But that's a short-term thing. That doesn't change my view on the long-term potential of these Metaverse coins, which I think are going to be just absolutely freaking massive. And of course, if you want to find some opportunities within the Metaverse space, you can look beyond the absolute top coins right now. Sandbox is at $6.6 billion market cap, for example. Decentraland, $6.9 billion market cap. Those are big market caps, guys. If you want to find some potentially higher opportunity stuff, look at Wilder World. We've been talking about this coin since it was 20 cents, man. I can't believe it's up to $6.78 now. It's nuts. That is nuts, Wilder, man. And I'm still not selling. I'm still holding my bags. I'm still waiting for $1 billion market cap before I take any profits on my Wilder World, but still opportunity there. We've gone from 20 cents up to 470 million market cap. That's absolutely incredible. And of course, if you look down here, start to see, again, metaverses and games, RMRK, My Neighbor Alice, stuff like this. So lots of opportunity out here in the market for seeing some of these earlier metaverse coins to go up really well. High Street, it's not listed as a number here, but High Street's a very, very interesting one to keep your eye on as well, and potentially undervalued, high potential metaverse play. So if you don't want to buy the ones that are already, absolutely mooned, you can find others that have lower market caps and potentially higher gains potential. Now that moves us on to gaming. We have to talk about gaming. Gaming is going to be so gosh darn big. This report here says that the gaming industry is nearly twice as large as reported at $336 billion annual revenue. So that's a massive, massive thing. Now, it's not all crypto gaming. This is all traditional gaming. Crypto gaming is a fraction of that right now. But I think that moving forward, we are going to see crypto gaming come up to be a large percentage of the total annual revenue for gaming. It's going to be absolutely massive because now people are actually going to make money playing these games. Not just the top players, right? Like you have tournaments now for games where people go out and play games and make money because they're the top players in the world. Every average Joe is going to get in-game NFTs. You're going to get, gold coins and tokens, whatever, that you can actually go sell for real money on the market. It's going to be freaking massive. And only now, I really feel, in 2021, are we starting to see the kind of games actually coming out that are really going to get people excited. Back in 2019, 2018, we had some games that they were just kind of meh, not super awesome, retro kind of arcade games, whatever. Now we're actually having games that are amazing graphics, cool gameplay, great play-to-earn mechanics. I think the potential for cryptocurrency gaming, massive, absolutely massive. Of course, the real example here is Axie Infinity, which has gone from, I think, like 50 cents when we first started talking about it here on the channel to like under $40 now. What the heck happened to there, man? That's crazy. That's crazy stuff, man. Look down the way here. We've got really cool games coming out. Illuvium, beautiful game, for example. And you come down here, Star Atlas, beautiful game. Lots of these games are just really cool games, great graphics, and some of them, of course, are still relatively under the radar because they haven't launched yet. People aren't paying much attention to them, but there's really great gameplay, good backers, good teams, etc., etc. Things like Aurora, as an example. We have lots, of course, other games that are coming up and are doing sales soon, so there's lots of stuff to keep an eye on in this space. I think it's going to be an absolutely massive area for gains for early crypto investors. But anyway, of course, those are just my two Satoshis, the three areas of the cryptocurrency market that I think have the biggest potential for gains and where I've personally been allocating a lot of my funds over the last months. That, of course, is just my opinion. Your question for today: what do you think is the biggest potential gaining area, the sector of crypto that's going to be the biggest returns for cryptocurrency investors? Let us all know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.